Peggy 18.
Hello everyone, I'm Colin Graham. I'm the animation director on Watch Dogs, and today I'm excited to present to you a vertical slice of the Watch Dogs free roaming experience. So actually, this is not a mission. Everything we're going to showcase today is completely systemic, and we're free to do as we please. We start off in the wards, the low-income district of our interpretation of Chicago. When creating the world of Watch Dogs, we wanted to stay true to the city and give a unique flavor to each and every neighborhood, not only in terms of the architecture, but also in terms of the people that you'll encounter and what is happening in their day-to-day lives. In the wards, you'll see working-class citizens, rusty cars, gang members, abandoned houses, and low-grade pawn shops. It's really not the kind of place that you're going to want to be alone after dark. Nowadays, modern cities are increasingly managed by software, controlling traffic lights, electricity grids, and surveillance systems. In our version of Chicago, this management software is called CTOS, or the Central Operating System. The CTOS controls everything in the city, and it was created by the Bloom Corporation. Since the CTOS has been installed in Chicago, people get to work faster, the crime rate has dropped, and the communication networks are now more accessible and stable than they ever were before. It goes without saying that if everything is connected, somebody able to take over the system would be extremely powerful. At this point in the game, we don't have control over this district's CTOS system. The icons that you see over people's head mean that we cannot hack into their mobile devices at the moment. We need to find the CTOS control center, install a backdoor virus into the system to take control over all of the infrastructure in this district. There it is, the CTOS control center.
You're walking someplace you got no business.
It's heavily guarded. Let's see if we can find the server access codes from a distance. With cameras, we can explore restricted areas without being spotted, tag different guards, and access details on their lives.
What the hell is she doing with that weasel motherfucker?
It seems that Bloom employees all have a sort of shady past. There it is. The access code to the server room. Unfortunately, we can't access the server via the cameras. We need to sneak inside. One thing that was really important to us when we designed Watch Dogs was to fully support different player styles. Every situation in the game can be tackled the way the player sees fit. In this situation, we can go all out guns blazing, completely stealth without the guards ever seeing us, or we can hack from a distance without ever setting foot inside the restricted area. Let's hack this forklift. Aiden can use the environment to distract and lure guards. Pretty much anything you hack has multiple functions. So, for example, you could use this forklift to access the roof, or you could use it to create cover. Hacking in Watch Dogs is all about player expression. Let's set an improvised explosive device so we can hack it a little bit later. You'll also notice Aiden's low-profile stance. This indicates when the guards are unaware of our presence. We'll try to reach the upper level of the building to see if we can gain a vantage point over our opponents. Everything in the environment can be hacked, so we're going to make some dynamic cover.
That's how you spend a day off. Some quality meat.
We'll use this forklift to lure the guard towards our IED that we set earlier. Let's see how this plan unfolds.
You're working them on.
What you just saw is called focus. It represents Aiden's analysis capabilities and his quick reflexes. This gives the player more time to combine core game mechanics together, such as shooting, hacking, and driving, in order to handle more complicated situations. Now we can access that control room.
Drop 2, 5.
Now we'll be able to hack all of the devices connected to the CTOS within the districts. Thousands of cameras, traffic lights, the electricity grid, and most importantly, all of the citizen information profiles. We can also benefit from the Chicago Police Department crime prediction system, which uses facial and pattern recognition to spot potential criminals or potential victims. Since this is a pretty rough neighborhood, I'm pretty sure we're going to stumble on some suspected criminal activity pretty soon. And there it is. The system just pushed an alert of a potential crime. We can see the system trying to triangulate the location on our minimap. Take note, this isn't a mission. This can happen anywhere at any time. We've just spotted a potential victim. It's always up to the player if he wants to investigate or not, to take action or not. So let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, you're right. Could I just...
You think you're leaving me? Huh?
Jesus, I told you to stay away from me!
You belong to me now, get it?
You better leave or I'll call the cops!
I'll fucking kill you, goddammit! Get off!
Yo, that was close. Good thing that we intervened. We managed to prevent the crime, but we triggered a chase. From here, the criminal's behavior is unpredictable. He can try to get away, shoot back at us, surrender, or call for backup. It seems like he decided to get away by car. Let's chase him down. In Watch Dogs, we have a wide variety of vehicles. Each one of them has their own unique properties and handling. Let's see how we can use the CTOS to our advantage to neutralize this criminal and leave the cops to deal with him later. The chase stops right here. Using the blockers usually reserved for the cops during interventions, we managed to stop this criminal without killing him. This gives us a reputation bonus. This system is at the core of the Watch Dogs experience. Depending on how we handle different situations in the game, the media and the citizens will have a different perception of our hero, whether he is a true vigilante or a reckless criminal. This will have repercussions throughout the game. Now, let's head for the Loop, the historical district of Chicago, where you're going to find the most iconic buildings in the city. We're going to go to a gun shop to see what arsenal is available for players. The economy is a big part of Watch Dogs. Players will be able to grow their arsenal with weapons and craft their tools in order to increase their power and their hacking abilities. You will find all of the weapons that you would expect in a traditional shooter. Pistols, assault rifles, guns, sniper rifles, and grenade launchers, just to name a few. A lot of bullets were fired in our last encounter with the CTOS guards. Let's stock up on some more ammo.
Finding everything.
As we mentioned earlier, the media keep track of your actions and the citizens are going to react according to the perception that they have of you. Here, the media is reporting a crime in which you are the #1 suspect. The gun shop owner recognized you and decided to trigger a silent alarm to notify the police.
Copy that. Possible wanted suspect presumed armed and dangerous.
Police are now trying to locate the source of the threat using the surveillance system in the city, represented by the yellow circles on the minimap.
Come in, PH3.
Aiden is able to stall their efforts by hacking into their communication systems while avoiding the scanning areas.
PH units, do you copy? Repeat, squad to all PH units.
Once they've lost our trail, we can go back to our activities. One thing that Bloom did to win over the population of Chicago with the CTOS project was to install free Wi-Fi hotspots throughout the city. Free Wi-Fi is cool, but not very safe with someone like Aiden Pierce around. Hacking into this box is going to give us access to every device that's connected to it. So let's see where that brings us. We just hacked into the webcam of a laptop. It seems that we're in the apartment of a mother and we can hear her baby crying in the background. Her bank information is in her mobile phone sitting right there on the table in front of us. It's totally up to the player whether we decide to steal it or not. Of course, this won't affect our reputation because nobody can witness this action. Just like in real life, nothing is totally black or white, but rather many shades of gray. This is exactly the situation where we want the player to question his own morality. Let's go withdraw that money. If you think that you're alone, think again. Aiden is not the only hacker in town. Someone's trying to install a backdoor virus on Aiden's phone in order to steal a portion of the information that he's gathered through the game so far. First, we're gonna have to reach the area where the signal is coming from. Using our profiler, we're going to try to identify the hacker before the installation finishes. There he is. In Watch Dogs, things aren't always what they seem to be. This is actually another player that seamlessly came into our single-player experience. Let's not let him get away with this. We're going to teach this guy a lesson. We stopped the hack, but the hacker managed to get away. I don't know about you, but we can't let this pass by. We need to retaliate. Using the grid, let's see if we can find that second player. There he is. Let's enter his game seamlessly. The second player is not yet aware of our presence. If we act carefully, he might think that we're one of the many NPCs in the city.
What was that?
So let's find a place to hide and start hacking.
What's going on?
The second player has just been alerted that a breach has occurred on his phone. He's trying to find us using his profiler. He's dangerously close. Let's hide in the car. We're spotted. Let's get out of there. Let's set up an ambush right here. By dragging the other player back here into the alley, we make sure that no civilians get hurt during the firefight. We didn't succeed in hacking the second player, but we did get a little bit of revenge. So that's what we have time for today. We hope you enjoyed our quick gameplay session. Stay tuned for more about Watch Dogs.
Peggy 18.
Hi, my name is Colin Graham, and I'm the animation director on Watch Dogs. Today we're going to take a look at some of the groundbreaking multiplayer gameplay. In the world of Watch Dogs, everything is connected. We took the online features and we blended them seamlessly with the single-player features of the game. So the single-player and the multiplayer, it all happens in the same world. Right now we're going to show you how we can connect to other players in 3 very distinct ways. Online hacking contracts, CTOS mobile companion app, and the competitive decryption combat. In Watch Dogs, everyone casts a digital shadow. All that information is out there for us to see. Right now in the game, we're exploring the living city. I'm using the profiler to hack citizens. I'm looking for personal data. I'm also looking for bank accounts, collecting passwords, and learning their secrets. In Watch Dogs, these secrets will lead to gameplay. I was listening to these guys on the bench, and you can see that one of them has an open online contract. Now, if I accept this contract, I would actually enter another player's game, but I'm not ready to hack another player just yet, so I'm going to keep going. I just got hacked. There must have been a contract out on me too. If you look at the mini-map at the bottom right, it shows you that somewhere in that circle is another hacker. I'll have to profile everybody to figure out who the hacker is. Just to explain to you what happened, let's rewind a bit and take a look at this from another player's point of view.
Hi, my name's Carsten from the Assassin's Creed brand team, and I've been invited to try out some of Watch Dogs' online features. It's me that's hacking into Colin's game, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I've chosen this inconspicuous vehicle, and I'm going to park up here and survey the situation. There's Colin over there. As you can see, he looks like a random NPC. He does not look like Aiden in my game. Only I look like Aiden in my game, and of course Colin looks like Aiden in his game. Now I'm going to hack into that camera up there and get a better view of the situation. So there's Colin again. I'm going to get ready to hack into his game now. He should be aware of my presence in his game at this moment, so he's going to start looking for me. So I'm going to stay put and hope he doesn't notice me.
Back on my side, I just can't find the hacker. I'm going to need to take action. I'm causing the citizens to panic. I want to see who doesn't react like a real civilian. But unfortunately for me, one of them is also calling the cops.
So I can see the chaos that Colin has caused. I'm going to stay put and hope he doesn't see me and try and complete the hack from here.
On my side, I've got everybody fleeing the scene, but I still can't find the hacker. He's somewhere in this crowd. He's hiding in a taco truck? Seriously? Crap, I just blasted one of the civilians too. That's not going to be good for my reputation. I'm going to have to take this car and I'm going to have to run him off the road.
Be advised, units are en route to the suspect
absolutely getting hammered by the cops. My initial idea to smoke them out really worked, but with all these cops, this is really starting to backfire.
Looks like I've just about escaped from Colin here. I'll just hack this bridge and raise it behind me just to make absolutely sure. And indeed, I've avoided being killed by Colin, which will get me some notoriety points for a partial success, which will mean that I can unlock some new skills. I must say I've grown quite attached to this little taco truck.
Even though Karsten did get away, I still spotted the hacker, and I got some partial notoriety points. I'm going to use that to upgrade my skills tree. Karsten, thanks for coming by.
Oh, my pleasure. Tons of fun.
Now, let's move on to something different. Here I just accepted a challenge to play against somebody on the free CTOS mobile app.
We've got a patrol car.
You see this helicopter? That's controlled by a mobile player. He controls the helicopter and he tries to fix the spotlight on me, and he also controls the police. In fact, he controls anything that can be hacked. And he's going to use all of that against me. The mobile player has challenged me to a race course. He could be sitting right next to me, or he could be halfway around the world, sitting on a bus. As Aiden, it's my goal to get across the city and get through all of the checkpoints on time. The mobile player's goal is to try and stop me. Remember, I'm still driving in the same world. I learned these streets from playing the single-player campaign, so I'm familiar with the alleyways and the hackable items. I can anticipate all of the hacks that the mobile player is using against me. With a tap on the screen, they can explode steam pipes, raise barriers, and cause massive traffic accidents. For the mobile player, the city is truly in the palm of their hand. I'm getting hammered here because the mobile player is redeploying the cops. I've been dodging all of his hacks, so he needs the help of the police officers to run me off the road. He tried to take me out with a steam pipe hack, but I managed to slip past, and he knows. As you can see, he's able to send me a little message the next time we meet. As with all the online gameplay, this is also going to contribute to my skill tree. Now we're going to join a group of friends to steal and decrypt a file. But that won't be easy because we're not the only team looking for it. And here come my guys now. We're going to have to storm this building to get the file. And there's the other team. David's flanking left to slow them down, and we're heading right. They managed to pick up the file before us, but decrypting it takes time. So we're going to get close, and we're going to interrupt their decryption process. Then we can kill them and take that file. And the trick is to use the environment to your advantage. You can generate cover, and you can also create distractions. While the enemy's busy with all the movement on the right, I'm coming in from the shadows. They dropped the file, so I'm going to go get it. Here's David coming in from behind, and the file is ours to decrypt. We just jump ahead a bit. We know the other team is coming back, so we want to lure them into a trap.
All right, it's hot. It's armed. I'm gonna hack. Cover me.
Now that they're here, we want to keep them out of range so they can't steal the file back from us. It's time to get out of here. The closer you are to your teammates, the faster the decryption goes. So we're going to get moving and keep this away from the other team. The other team is starting to lose, so they have to get close to us. They have to get back in range. We don't want that to happen, so once again we're going to use the environment to fight them off. Like hacking that steam pipe. It blows them right into the wall. My team has changed strategy. We've all got our own cars in case we need to keep the enemy away from the guy that's holding the file. They're close enough again to interrupt my decryption, and saving my jam comms ability until I really need it. Jam comms temporarily shuts down their hacking ability. All we need to do now is hold them off. Files decrypted. Victory is ours. Enough playing with friends. Now I feel like continuing my single-player campaign. I can see that Jordy's close by. I'm going to go see what he's up to. We've just shown you 3 different ways that Watch Dogs allows you to seamlessly connect your experience with other players. In the world of Watch Dogs, everything is connected. We look forward to seeing you online May 27th.
Peggy 18.
I was the best at what I did. A hacker. A thief. I got in, got out. No one got hurt. Until I discovered something I was never meant to see. That's when they came for me, but killed her. Now, I'm coming for them. Someone ordered a hit on me. Whatever's in those files will lead me to them.
You want revenge? This phone can turn the city into a weapon.
Your men are expendable, Mr. Iraq. My empire is not. Don't forget who runs this city.
Trillions of bots with information at your fingertips.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Corporate espionage. Crooked cops. Big explosions, honey.
I heard stories, man, that like nothing you ever seen before.
Okay, we got a bunch of dead bodies, right? We got 40,000 people above us. We need a distraction.
Peggy 18.
If you recognize this man, notify police immediately. Armed and dangerous.
In this city, no one can hide from me. No one. I wasn't always this guy. They crossed a line, and for that, I will make them pay. I'll turn their city against them.
You screw around and you get people hurt.
Or worse. They think I'm a man out of control.
Peggy 18.
I was the best at what I did. A hacker. A thief. I got in, got out. No one got hurt. Until I discovered something I was never meant to see. That's when they came for me, but killed her. Now, I'm coming for them. Someone ordered a hit on me. Whatever's in those files will lead me to them.
You want revenge? This phone can turn the city into a weapon.
Your men are expendable, Mr. Iraq. My empire is not. Don't forget who runs this city.
Trillions of bots with information at your fingertips.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Corporate espionage. Crooked cops. Big explosions, honey.
I heard stories, man, that like nothing you ever seen before.
Okay, we got a bunch of dead bodies, right? We got 40,000 people above us. We need a distraction.
I want a name in that server.
Suspect is behind the wheel.
So you're the shit raining down on me. You're interfering with my plans.
You took something valuable from me.
Where are they?
This is huge! You gotta walk away from this, man!
Some things you can't walk away from.